Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Hello viewers, welcome once again to my channel. My name is Muhammad Atiq Anwar and you're watching my channel Muhammad Atiq Anwar and Education for Us All. So this is another bus journey that was requested by many people. Today's journey is from Halifax. I am actually at the bus station from Halifax bus station to Bradford, and we're going to go via a big area or a big village known as Queensbury. नाज़रीन खुश आमदीद, एक और बस का सफ़र। आज हम हैलिफैक्स से ब्रैडफोर्ड जाएंगे और रास्ते में दो तीन गाँव आएंगे। पहला जो है वो बूथ टाउन, फिर क्वींसबरी और उसके बाद ब्रैडफोर्ड। मैं कैमरा डायरेक्शन तब्दील करता हूँ तो फिर आपको दिखाते हैं कहाँ हैं। Just change the camera to show you where I am. So I'm actually in the bus station. So as you can see, it's under construction for a long time. So the bus station is located on Winding Road. Okay. I'll just show you our bus and then hopefully we will begin the journey. So this is the bus that I will be boarding and hopefully we'll be setting off. So as you can see in the background, we've got our wonderful town hall. नाज़रीन ये है हमारी बस, तो इंशाल्लाह ये अभी कोई 2 minutes में रवाना होंगे. So we're about to leave Halifax bus station, viewers. So the bus will reverse out of here and on to Winding Road. नाज़रीन बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम, हम सफ़र शुरू कर रहे हैं। यहाँ से जाएंगे तो ये है जी वाइंडिंग रोड। इससे ऊपर जाएंगे और फिर वहाँ से राइट टर्निंग होगा। ये सफ़र इलाका मैंने आपको कितनी दफ़ा पहले भी दिखाया है। ये बूथ टाउन से हम गुजरेंगे। बिस्मिल्लाह तवक्कल बिल्लाह। आगे देख सकते हैं ये है जी ब्रॉड स्ट्रीट Plaza. So viewers, this is a familiar place that I've shown on many occasions. This is Broad Street Plaza. So if I show you on this side, you can see the bus station under construction in more detail. So it was supposed to open in March, but we're still waiting. नाज़रीन ये देख सकते हैं ये अभी भी ज़ेर तमीर है। मार्च का कहा था मगर अभी तक फिनिश नहीं हुआ. So from here we're going to turn right. So we're now on Broad Street. So ahead you can see the flats that I've shown on many occasions. We will pass them to the left of us. It's called Cross Hill, but there's the Dean Clough complex. Here what you see is the North Bridge. नाज़रीन ये है जी North Bridge. मैंने पहली वीडियोस में दिखाया, ये बहुत तारीखी है और इसके ऊपर जो है जी वो है carriageway. यहाँ से carriage शुरू होता है. The viewers, what you see in the background is the village of Claremont. So I guess that's very close, and on this side Booth Town is very close. From here we get a very good view of the Dean Clough complex, which of course made carpets in its time. So as you can see from the sign there, this is going to take us to Bradford, which is the main road, and firstly it is the village of Queensbury just before that. नाज़रीन ये देख सकते हैं ये लेफ्ट पे जाएंगे तो क्वींसबरी और फिर आगे ब्रैडफोर्ड के साइन से. So as I said, many requests for this. So the first person, as always, to ask for this was a lady called Ruth. the surname, Ruth Donalds, I think. Ruth Donalds, and you live in Rotherhams. So I should actually mention another name, my good friend Richard Nellis. He's told me to mention his name, especially the gym that he goes to. So we are going through Boothtown, and I will make another video of these. There are many, many historic buildings here. The All Souls Church on there, and to the right is Bankfield Museum. These are the grounds for it. Again, that is going to be another video. So, as always, you know, admire the architecture. Much of this was built by Edward Ackroyd, another industrialist. नाज़रीन, ये जो देखो एक दफ़ा फिर बहुत ही खूबसूरत आर्किटेक्चर है. तो ये जो है एक और इंडस्ट्रियलिस्ट जैसे क्रॉसलिस, मैंने आपको बताया इसका नाम था जी एडवर्ड एक्रोइड. नाज़रीन, एक दफ़ा फिर देख सकते हैं कि हम ऊंचाई पे जा रहे हैं. तो ये है जी अब बूथटाउन. So once again we're going up a valley, viewers. So in sort of cycling terms, this was called Boothtown. I think they gave it that name, which is Boothtown Hill. So you know, it does climb quite a bit. So it was one of the higher points of Halifax, and we will get a good view of all the valleys below. नाज़रीन, ये ऐसा देख सकते हैं हम ऊंचाई पे जा रहे हैं. तो ये हमें काफ़ी ऊंचाई पर ले जाएगा, तकरीबन 1000 feet. So viewers, this over here is the reflecting road studs factory that I done before. So many small industries here. So when we get to the top, we will get wonderful views of the valley below, and well, I would say the whole of Halifax. So from here you can see the whole of Halifax. So what you see down there is at the back it's Illingworth and Ovenden, and here it's Homefield. नाज़रीन, यहाँ से तकरीबन सारा हैलिफैक्स दिखाया जा सकता है. तो ये सबसे पहले ये आगे जो है इसे होमफील्ड वादी होमफील्ड कहा जाता है. तो इससे पीछे जो है वो जो वादियाँ मैंने पहले भी दिखाई हैं, ओवेंडन और इलिंगवर्थ. तो जैसा देख सकते हैं यहाँ से हम और ज़्यादा ऊंचाई पर जा रहे हैं. If you look over there, we can see the Trinity Academy there, viewers, and other areas of Homefield. Further back is Ovenden. So I think you can make out the Ovenden wind farm at the background, and Ovenden Moor, we call that. So that is Illingworth. And we see the whole of Halifax. We're almost at the top of the climb, viewers. I'll keep pointing this way because we get a better view of the Trinity Academy. And at the back of that, with the reddish windows, that is the St. Catherine's, as it used to be. Over there is Trinity Academy. So this is the village of Homefield. So we've reached the top now, viewers. There is a small climb still, but not as big as before. To the right of us is the road that goes to where the ski slope is. So we've now entered the village of Queensbury. So quite a large area. don't know whether I mentioned, but I should also mention my good friend Richard Nellis. Richard, I hope I remember the gym that you talked about. If not, please forgive me. The bus is travelling at quite a pace, so if I don't see it on Cooper Lane, then please forgive me. So this is the highest point, and on this side we have other valleys as well. So we are now in the village of Queensbury. So as you can see, it's a very built-up village, because like many of the other villages, it used to have many mills. So this is the main road, of course, but then there is much farming and such activity. So now it's quite a sought after area. Some really nice properties. In amongst, of course, there are the Victorian terraces that we are used to in Halifax. Okay, so lots of period buildings, and mixed in is a bungalow. So I do hope you're enjoying the views, viewers. I do love this elevated view. I do once again make the plea, please watch the videos fully, so that the watch time is improved. It is still rather on the low side. I think I'm just over 1,800. Of course, that is far from the 4,000 that I need. Wonderful views of the properties that are here, and we are coming towards the village school, and then in the background you can see the church. Just show you some cottages on this side, really are beautiful. No doubt housed weavers or farm workers. Beautiful period buildings. So what you see there is the school, undergoing various repairs, and the local church in the background. I think it's called Russell Hall, the primary school. नाज़रीन, अब हम क्वींसबरी के सेंटर में पहुँचे। जैसे दूसरी विलेजेस थे, यहाँ भी काफ़ी क्या कहें फैसिलिटीज़ और शॉपिंग सुपरमार्केट्स हैं। ये जो कोऑप लिखा हुआ है, ये एक बहुत बड़ा supermarket chain है. So we see a memorial there, no doubt to the wars. So we are now in the heart of Queensbury. It's quite a large village. I think it goes on for another 2-3 miles. In the background, where the chimneys, you can see what remains of the mills. I think they're called Queensbury Mills, or they may be the Black Dyke Mills, I'm not sure. I think they're called Queensbury Mills. So there really is a mixture of beautiful 17th, 18th, 19th century buildings. So we'll get a better view of the mills from here. So they are no longer mills, they are now all all sorts of units. I was right, they're called Black Dyke Mills, so they run all the way here. Again, we see a monument over here. Show you another view. If we were go right from here, that would take us back to Halifax via North Aram, and if we were to turn left, that would be other areas of Bradford. Back to Halifax that way, but we're going straight on.
And then I had to text him and say,
We're almost coming to the end of Queensbury. I think the next village is called Clayton.
just let me go. I can come out of work.
So just let you admire the beautiful buildings. Hopefully from here you can see further down the valley. नाज़रीन ये अब जो नीचे वैली है ये ब्रैडफोर्ड और इस तरफ अगर देखें तो ये है Halifax. Really is wonderful views from the top of a bus. नाज़रीन ब्रैडफोर्ड हमारे बहुत करीब है, तकरीबन 7 माइल्स है. अब यहाँ से 4 more miles है. और दूसरी ये बात है कि यहाँ हमारे एशियाई लोग ख़ासकर पाकिस्तान से आज़ाद कश्मीर और हमारे पठवार से तल्लक है, और हमारे जो इलाके नॉर्दर्न में रावलपिंडी वगैरह वहाँ के यहाँ लोग बहुत ज़्यादा हैं. ये एक सिटी है और बर्मिंघम से बाद यहाँ हमारे लोगों की ज़्यादा तादाद होगी. So viewers, we're in the village called Clayton Heights. नाज़रीन ये नेक्स्ट गांव है, इसे क्लेटन कहा जाता है, क्लेटन हाइट्स. जैसा मैं कह रहा था, यहाँ बहुत फैसिलिटीज़ है, यानी हमारे जो खाना और लिबास के लिए बड़े बड़े शॉप्स और जो भी मसाले वगैरह यहाँ much cheaper than our town. मगर हमारा टाउन भी आहिस्ता आहिस्ता इन चीज़ों में बेहतर हो रहा है. So this is a newer village, viewers. It was more developed in the 70s, and as you can see over there, there's much newer houses, and on this side these properties probably date back to the 1950s. If we were turning left from here, that would be a road that would lead us back to Queensbury. Once again, you see some beautiful period buildings that have been turned into modern use activities, and we see a fish and chips shop. I think this is Cooper Lane, where my friend Richard Nellis's gym is. It's up there, Fitness, I think.
Well, yesterday.
So once again, some period buildings.
My God.
If we look on this side, we can see the rest of Bradford.
My God.
So all this used to be a mill complex.
And then, no, not yet. Yeah.
We are still in the village of Clayton Heights.
I think I need to.
After this, then what I would say is the heart of Bradford, really, or the densely populated area, which is Horton's, Horton Road, Great Horton Road, I should say. So once again, it is a valley, and we're going further and further down, and soon, in about 2 miles, we will be in the town centre. नजरीन इस इलाके को ग्रेट हॉटन कहा जाता है और ये है जी ग्रेट हॉटन रोड। यहाँ से आबादी शुरू होती है और यहाँ से एशियाई एरियाज़ में शुरू होते हैं। बहुत ज़्यादा मस्जिद्स भी हैं। So there's many routes you could take. If we turned right here, that would take you to Wibsey. That's another area. It's a part of Bradford, but it's actually close to Halifax as well. And turning left is the areas of Bradford, of course. I think Legit Green is that way. So you get wonderful eateries. So Lahore Grills. As you can see, it starts to get really busy. But once again, there's some period buildings here. On the right further is a big supermarket chain called Halal and Al Halal. वहाँ से नहीं दिखाया जाता। So ये है जी Al Halal supermarket। ये यहाँ का supermarket chain है। Once again, beautiful architecture. There's a beautiful church over there. नज़रीन जगह जगह पर ये देख सकते हैं ये पुरानी मिल्स हैं और ये आहिस्ता आहिस्ता मॉडर्न चीज़ों से इस्तेमाल की जाती है। It really is a beautiful well, what can we say, a vicar's cottage, or it's part of the church over there. I'm not sure of the name of the church. Once I see it, I will inform. Some really nice shops here. This is called a Super Pound Store. As you can see, a big assortment of goods. We are going straight ahead. So I do hope you're enjoying the architecture. So you got a wonderful 19th century building there. So this church is no longer used. It used to be a school in its time, but now it's a retail unit. So as you can see in the background, there's many modern buildings. That is the centre of Bradford.
Yes, and you can walk around.
To the left of us, further on behind these houses, is a large mill complex known as Cannon Mills, and that really deserves a video of its own. And I will do one when I have the time. But it has many stalls, and again, it's largely Asian traders. नाजरीन इन मकानों से पीछे एक लार्ज मिल कॉम्प्लेक्स है जिसे कैनन मिल्स कहा जाता है, और वहाँ संडे स्टॉल्स लगाए जाते हैं और बहुत सी चीज़ें फ़रोख्त होती हैं। ज़्यादातर हमारे एशियाई लोग जो वहाँ क्या कहते सेलिंग करते हैं। As you can see, it's getting a lot busier. So it's a very busy road because it takes you out of the city. आज बहुत ट्रैफिक है। Paratha box, meat shop, लाहौरी डब्बा, ये बहुत फेमस है। ये देख सकते हैं ये कितनी ट्रैफिक इकट्ठी हो गई है। The bluish building that you can see in the background there, viewers, that is Bradford University. It's behind these houses. I managed not to catch it. So ahead what you see is a restaurant chain called Chaiwala. So today is Sunday, and as you can see, it's very busy. So hopefully I can show you the mill. There it is. So inside that and outside of that there are many stalls. So it starts here, and as you can see there are a lot of stalls that start here all the way down there. It's very busy. And here we've got some people selling mangoes. Another nice restaurant here. नाज़रीन ये देख सकते हैं ये क्या कहें हमारे एशिया जैसा माहौल है। ये लोग मैंगोस फरोख्त कर रहे हैं। So as I say, there's many buildings. That building there was made in 1939. But Bradford was very prosperous city in the late 19th century, sorry, and the early parts, all up to the 1970s in the 20th century. नाज़रीन ये देख सकते हैं ये क्या के रोज़ी के मारे यहाँ से मैंगोज फरोख्त कर रहे हैं। So that's the end of what I would call the busy bit, and hopefully the rest of it is not as congested. So after this, or in about a quarter of a mile, then the city starts. To start off with, we will see parts of the university, then the college, and then we will go on to the town roads. Just show you a few more of the period buildings. नाज़रीन इस तरफ ये बहुत मशहूर रेस्टोरेंट है, इसका नाम है जी मुमताज़। वहाँ से शुरू होता है तो इधर तक होता है। This is the famous restaurant Mumtaz. So I don't know whether we're going to turn right or straight ahead. Straight ahead. So many restaurants and eateries around. This is another popular one, Anam's. after that roundabout, the university complex begins. The buildings to the right are part of the university. So above these shops is student accommodation. More eateries. To the left of us, Sherbridge Road. This is continuation of Great Horton Road. Sherbridge Road has a very large retailer called Bombay Stores. So to the left of us, all university buildings. And on this side, once again, they are beautiful Victorian houses, but they're mostly student accommodation. This is the University of Bradford. The large building that you see there with the spire, viewers, is Bradford College, or part of Bradford College. It has been renewed as well, but that is where I did my teacher training. So more of the Bradford University on this side. So this is part of, so from here Bradford College starts. This building is actually not in use anymore, but this is where I taught. There used to be a building down there as well, but it's been replaced by that newer, neo block there. And once again, I taught in the old building, or I trained there when I was on teacher training. But this building hopefully will be put to another use. It looks as if it's being prepared, but this is Bradford College. So on this site was an old building. That's where I taught, and this was built about 10 years ago, I think. Okay, so we are now in the city of Bradford. So Great Horton Road ends here. Ahead you see a complex with all sorts of activities like ice ring. So we are now heading towards the bus station, or the interchange as it is known here, because there is a railway station as well. So many modern buildings here. Straight ahead. No, I was wrong. We're going to turn left. So that you get a better view of the buildings. That there is the town hall. This is the Bradford Library. So that is the way. Sorry, just behind that building is the way where we have come from, and we are going to go all the way around this roundabout, and that will bring us to the end of the journey. This is the centre of Bradford, and we are very close to the interchange. This area, or this road, is called Hall Ings, and when we get to those traffic lights, we will turn right to the interchange. नाजरीन ये देख सकते हैं ये सेंटर है ब्रैडफोर्ड का और ये यहाँ का ब्यूटीफुल टाउन हॉल है और काउंसिल के दफ्तर हैं। ये बाकी टाउन है। ट्रैफिक लाइट से हमने राइट होना है। ये देखो जी ये इसके साथ एक होटल है और ये पार्किंग इनके लिए है। You can also see the Broadway shopping centre ahead. Well, you can just see the car park, but the shopping centre is behind it. This is the council building, the town hall, and behind it there are many shopping areas. So hopefully I can show it from here, but we are turning right. This is Bridge Street and it has this famous theatre called St. George's Theatre. So many performances there. I've visited many. People like Nusrat Fateh Ali Khan, Rahman, Ataullah, people like that. Nazrin ye hai Bradford interchange. इसे इंटरचेंज कहा जाता है क्योंकि इसके साथ ही है जी रेलवे स्टेशन. So this is the end of the journey, viewers. I do hope you've enjoyed the journey from Halifax to Bradford. That is the end of the journey, viewers. I do hope you've enjoyed the sights along the way of our journey from Halifax to Bradford. So viewers, the bus is coming straight out, so this is going to be our return journey to Halifax. So I hardly got the chance to say goodbye on the previous video, but this is our return journey now. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop the video and start the new one. So until the next time, I have to say goodbye. Nazreen, उम्मीद है आपको ये जर्नी पसंद आई होगी. तो बस ने एक स्टैंड से दूसरी स्टैंड पर जाना था, तो ड्राइवर ने कहा कि आपने रिटर्न जर्नी का टिकट लेना है, तो मैं थोड़ी देर के लिए ड्राइवर के पास गया था. So I do hope you've enjoyed the journey, viewers. This is the end of the journey. I got a little bit confused thinking that we're going to carry it on, but I do hope you enjoyed it. Until the next time, I say goodbye. Thank you, and say look after yourselves, look after others. अपना ख्याल रखना, दूसरों का ख्याल रखना, दुआ में याद रखना. अल्लाह हाफिज़.